Well, honestly, my client had no idea where this came from. The first note that he knew that this was seen as cell phone was through this motion. Your Honor, I should let the court know there is no parental controls on there. He does have it. If the court's going to order that he provide it to Miss Sylvie, then it needs to not ever come back to his home. It's not to be in his house.
I'll go to this point right now. Ma'am, you provided a cell phone to Jude?
Yes. And
you sent it to his house?
No, it's Jude's.
How did it get there?
It's Jude's phone. Jude is responsible. We had a conversation. If he was going to take that phone, he needed to talk to Dad about it. I am not responsible for a conversation that he chose not to have.
Why would you give him a phone when he has a phone that Mr. Sylvie had provided?
So, the phone is for my parenting time.
I'm lost here, and maybe it's me, but if Mr. Sylvie provides a phone to Jude and he brings it to your house, which he does, and then you prohibited him from taking it there anymore.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
Because if it's my parenting time, I should have access to parental controls and to see what apps he has access to.
He's got the phone with him. Why can't you say, can I see your phone for a minute?
I don't know.
I had kids, they don't own the phone, but instead you prohibit him from bringing it.
Yes, there's also been text messages from Matt to Jude that have interfered with like family functions, and the way that they communicate, it impacts Jude.
So you don't want him to have the phone then?
No. If I don't have access to
You're talking in circles, because you got access to the phone when Jude has the phone at your house, even though it's provided by Mr. Sylvie. You can take it away from him if you want. You can look at it if you want. Instead, you prohibited him from bringing it, so that I don't understand why. This is just bizarre to me, of why he wouldn't. So instead you say you can't bring it anymore. I'm going to give you a phone that you can have, and apparently he was hiding it from Mr. Sylvie. I don't, it just doesn't make any sense to me from doing
right. It. But if I don't have the same access to controls or location, it's not equitable.
You have access to controls and location when he's at your house. He's not, you got it there. You can take it from him. Mr. Sylvie has access and control when he's with him. Right?
Yes.
You're talking in circles here.
She had kept accusing Mr. Sylvie of spying on her, and that was not the case. It is just, this whole thing is just...
I don't even know how he spies on you, because Jude's got a phone.
He doesn't. It's just paranoia.
Well, I'm asking Miss Sylvie. I don't even understand it. Jude's got the phone.
Yes, Jude has the phone. If I don't have parental control or access to anything on the phone, but Mr. Sylvie does, that's not equitable.
Why don't you have any parental controls when he's at your house? You can literally take it from Jude, and as punishment if you want, or something. Why is it that you think and so then you decide you're going to have something and send it with him? This is crazy.
Your Honor, I never sent the phone with Jude. I am not responsible for a 14-year-old. And what he takes.
Did he leave the house with the phone?
Yes, I can't check his pockets. It's not reasonable. And also,
Aren't you his parent?
I say to him, if you take the phone, you have to have a conversation with Dad.
Did you ask him when he left, are you taking the phone?
No.
And why not? You're not the parent?
I'm not.
And this is absolute garbage. Garbage. As far as some of this other stuff, I am very concerned of you using Jude to try and get some things you want, and I have a tendency to believe Mr. Sylvie more than you when it comes to, you're talking to him all night and this kind of stuff. And
right. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that I document these things.
Well, you can document, you documented other false stuff. You document them by saying what? You went to the police station. I don't know if that ever occurred. I don't see a police report or anything like that. Hey, there was something in here that bothered me in your motion when you said something. In one of them, you start out with something about sexual things and stuff like that, completely irrelevant, just your desire to whack Mr. Sylvie if you can. It's clear that you will do anything to get at Mr. Sylvie. And that makes, when you ask for a PPO, people take a second look, because it is clear that you will do anything to get at him. No matter what.
It never happened. That did not happen.
All right.
Your Honor,
Yes.
these things happened. The children were upset. The children asked me, you're not going to believe me. The children asked Matt why he's always taking pictures of me. And that
The children asked Matt. You weren't there.
I know, but the kids told me. I cannot make these things up, Your Honor.
And you can make them up, and you've made up a lot of stuff to the court in the past.
I know, but things changed in August.
Yes, you can make stuff up. You have made stuff up. You made stuff up to me. You made stuff up in the trial, significant stuff. You did stuff that was over and above decency with him. You lost custody because of it. Then I understand you just lost legal custody. You can come back maybe, but this doesn't show that you guys are going to ever get along. I don't understand what you think. I really don't. I don't know how else to say it other than there have been so many things that you have accused them of and done in the past. And I think Mr. Sylvie has had his fill of it and is starting to fight back. And maybe not always completely appropriate, but I understand why.